Hi, my name is Brisley, and I'm a student at AMI. My passion for funeral service began when I first worked at a funeral home in Las Vegas a few years ago. However, I've participated in grief counseling and community service for a lot longer, since the age of 15 when I first began working as a companionship assistant at a local hospice. Since then, I've continued to serve my community by coordinating events for the LGBT Center and my current workplace, nowadays, a nightlife and community space in New York. It's these commitments to both grief counseling and community service that I believe will make me an exceptional funeral director.
Sorry for the brief intermission. I live within 50 feet of the New York subway. This is the M train.
Now I'm going to show you some places that are dear to me and that have continued to inspire me as I pursue a career in funeral service. This is the place where I decided I would become a funeral director. We're here at All Faith Cemetery in Queens, New York, and for me, this place is a reminder of what loss feels like. It's a place where I come to reflect on the loss of my mother. 3 years ago, I lost my mom, and I didn't feel I had a fitting tribute to remember her by. Although she's not buried here, this cemetery provides the comfort of reconnecting with my mom through reflection. Experiencing such significant loss at such a young age, I have a better understanding of how complex grief can be and how important a fitting tribute is. I believe that this experience, as painful as it's been, can be a tool to help others feel that their loved ones are remembered the way that they want them to be. All Faith Cemetery is a place where I go for introspection and reflection on grief and the sadder emotions in life. Now, however, I'd like to show you a place where I can go to be with my community and feel the joy and uplifting part of my community. Another place that functions as a building block in my path as a funeral director. This is my place of work, nowadays, where I work as an events planner and an assistant manager. It's also my current vehicle for serving my community. It's difficult to find space to come together as a community, and here I coordinate events to help people share joy with each other, perform for each other, and fundraise for each other. As you can tell, and as you can hear, people are currently enjoying the space now, and for me, it's a great joy. This place centers a lot around joy and community, and it's somewhere that I have a lot of pride for. As I discussed in my personal essay, my investment in my community is another major aspect of why I think I'll make a great funeral director. Through my mutual experience and my investment in my community, I'm better able to understand the adversity and grief we experience as a community. This is why I deserve this scholarship, because I'm dedicated. I'm dedicated not only to my community, but also to my growth and journey as an individual. In my education, I've shown that when I'm committed to something, I put my all into it, and I strive to get the most out of it, as reflected by my 4.0 GPA. I've also been going to school full-time while working a full-time job to independently support myself through AAMI. I also understand that this profession is not just a job, but a matter of personal investment, one in which I feel I can grow and become the person I've always wanted to be. I've already seen this through my studies in anatomy. At the beginning of this year, I gave myself a resolution to be more rooted in my body. And what's been most helpful in that experience has been my anatomy class. In understanding the specific functions and structures of the body, I've grown to understand myself better. It's this prospect of funeral service that excites me most, the ability to grow within the profession. I know that I have the commitment and emotional sensibilities to do this work well. I might not be great in front of the camera, but I love to talk with people, and I have a kind and gentle demeanor that is perfectly suited for my aspirations. As a student, I've already accomplished so much, and I know I'll continue to do great things as a funeral director. Thank you for your time and your consideration, and I hope to hear back from you soon. Thank you.